Hi everyone. I actually had a request for a everyday look using the Naked palette. The only Naked palette I have is the Naked Basics palette, and I actually found I have had a good dupe for all the other palettes. This is the Drama palette, and in this video, oh, I have it upside down. Hi. I'll be using these two in the palette. I don't have the other two. I had three. I didn't like three. I found it too pinky and too iridescent-y, and I'm not really one of those people. I like my mattes and a little bit of shimmer, not too much. So it was a request. The three colors that I only used out of this palette was Naked, Foxy, and Venus. It was the only three, and then I added the other ones at the end. You don't have to use the darker ones. You can just stay with the three light ones, and that could be a great everyday. I have to cut that out. I also have another request, and it was on my Facebook page, to do this eye, if you can see. This is actually the New England Patriots. Someone must have did this. Awesome. I always take a challenge, so I am going to do that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it today or tomorrow. It depends on how much time I have today. I've actually had to stop and start this video 1,000 times. I ran out of memory. I'm very immature at this. I don't have professional cameras right now, and I have terrible lighting. I really, really apologize to the person who had requested me to make this video. I would rather have done it on a model. I do have hooded eyes as well, so I feel for you. I really do. It may not be as hooded as yours, but I do tend to struggle with that as well. And I have huge eyes. I think I have big eyes. You probably say I don't. But anyway, so if you would like to see this, please stay tuned. So I went and took off one eye, and I'm going to prep it with MAC Painterly Paint Pot. It is one of my favorite. I do like soft ochre. I thought I had it, but I guess I either ran out of it or it dried up and I probably back to MAC'd it. Not sure. So I just prep it. I put it on with a brush and then I kind of just blend it out with my finger. The oils in your finger are good because it helps it from not being so stiff. This has silicone in it, so it's fabulous for those of you who have oily eyes or you just want that nice palette. So anyway, I'm taking the Naked 2, which you can see I use a lot. Sorry for the reflection. And I'm going to use that in the socket. I'm going to use a 217 brush. And I'm going to place the brush right at that corner, natural corner of my eye. And I'm just going to buff it in, circle it in, whatever you want to call it. So many people and so many makeup artists have different names for this technique. Some call it windshield wiper. However you can remember it, or however easy it is. When I do my lessons in my workshops, I tell them however you want to remember. You know, they write every single word down that I say, and I say to them, you know, you have to put it in your own words, and you have to be comfortable using the brush. Just hold the brush lightly. You don't need to like jam into the eye. These brushes are awesome. This is my favorite brush in the world. I did find Sigma, the F40, I believe. Oh, I lied. F25 is so much similar to this brush, and I'm like so happy because they're cheaper. I'm going in with the 224 and I'm just blending that out. Very light. The person who requested, I hope this is what you're looking for, an everyday look. I did add more color on the other side. You don't have to. I am going to take it that next step further in this video. I'm just going to pretend like we went to work, we came home, and we were invited somewhere to Friday night. So next I'm going to go in with the Foxy, which I love, and I'm using actually that F25. And I'm just going to place that on my lid. And the lighting in here it's getting dark. I hate this time of year in the Northeast. I live in New England, and we just had a bad snowstorm, and I've been out of school. I actually teach school as well, and I've been out of school for 3 days. I'm going crazy. I miss those kids, But anyway, so just going in and making sure that you really blend. I just went back in with that same color. I didn't add that much. I just wanted to make sure that it was still defined in the crease, as you can see. Sorry for sniffing. I have bad allergies. And I'm doing all this in the camera, so I hope it comes out okay. Then I'm going in with that Venus color. I'm going to highlight my brow bone. You don't have to do this. You can actually just stick to the Foxy if you want to. I just like to give it a little bit more lift to the eye. Anything that's bright, and I'm sure you've read this and heard this 1,000 times, is going to make the eye look lifted, which is an awesome trick. Going back in with that Foxy, I'm just actually going to define that crease a little bit more. Okay, so this is really honestly what I would consider the ultimate everyday, call it a day, leave it, put some liner or mascara, it depends on what you're comfortable with, and conceal your eye. I took all my foundation off on this side, and my concealer, you can see I have like red bluish undertone, so you can leave it like this, and you can just, like I said, it's so fast, get out the door. I know a lot of us don't have a lot of time, and this palette is awesome. I have to tell you, it's one of my favorite palettes. I recommend it to so many people. I used it on so many brides last year, and everybody looks so beautiful, and all the pictures came out gorgeous. It's great to mix with other palettes as well. And that's the next step. We just came home from work, and now we're going to go out for the evening, and you want to, make your eyes a little more dramatic, and this is just an extra bonus, to tell you the truth, that I'm doing. So this is going to be the color we're going to start with. I don't know the names, to tell you the truth. I think I ripped them off by accident when I opened the packaging, and now I have no clue, so I can't even tell you. It has a little bit of a gold undertone, if you can see that, which I think is gorgeous, and I love putting it in my socket, and I love, see how it changed it a tiny bit. I don't know if you guys can see, like I said, the lighting here is changing. Try to add more lighting so you can see, and it does give you a little of that shimmer in there. Not a lot. Next I'm going in, this is like an army green. I love army green. That I'm going to press on the outside of my V, or the outside of my eye, and I'm just going to kind of like gradually bring that into my crease. And this is going to make a mess. So if you have to take off your foundation, I'd rather you take off your foundation. And being in work all day and with the heat and everything, or depending on where you live, you want to take off your foundation anyway, because I'm sure it's muddy by now. I've only been filming, I was trying to film all day, but I've only been filming for a few hours, and I can see right here, it's getting very shiny, and that's what happens to me. I'm very oily, which is fine. They say the more oily you are, the less wrinkles you get. We'll see. So I'm just going back in, and actually if you noticed, I was blending that out with the 224 from MAC, which I love. It's another one I love. Working for them for so many years. You know the tools, and you know what works, and even if you don't work for them, you still know. Okay, so you can see that has a little bit, my eyes are, and you're not going to believe this, because everyone always says to me, really? Yes, really. You have two different eyes. Two different legs, two different arms, two different eyebrows. You have two different eyes. So I have to kind of like match this eye to that one. And this one I think is a little bit more hooded than this one. So I have to kind of go a little, I have to remember, because I forget, to go higher. Shadows like going all over my face. Okay. So I'm going to clean up with my makeup wipe. And I kind of like create a little bit of a wing. I actually left a little on from when. I set up like a little bit of a wing. You don't have to do a wing. Believe me, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. I'm so sorry. A lot of this got cut off because my filming for some reason it's losing memory, or I have to figure out what's going on. But this is the final look. I hope you liked it. Like I said, I might film the Patriots challenge for the eye. That's a lot of drawing and using like paints and stuff like that, which is it's totally fine by me. Anyway, so hopefully I can link in the description bar what I used if you didn't catch what I was using as I was showing them, along with the brushes and everything like that. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I'm not really someone who likes to be on film and film myself and speak at the same time. So hopefully the person who requests this, you like it and you'll share it and you'll go on my Facebook page and go on Instagram and spread the word. Like I said, that would be so appreciative. It's so hard in this business. Even though I've been in the business for a long, long time, for over 12 years, it's very hard. It's very competitive. I've worked with amazing, 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 amazing people, and that's why it's so hard. You have to compete against everyone. Like I said, this can be modified. As I said at the very beginning, you do not have to go this step. You do not have to do liner. You do not have to. I actually added end lashes. You do not have to do that as well. I just wanted to finish the look and do that for you. Thanks again. Thanks for watching. Makeup and love.